Entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and business owners from around the world, you are tuned into the most trended business talk show globally, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with host, rockstar entrepreneur, and international business consultant Erica A. Murray. International business news, ways to improve your business, the international stiletto movement, and action item tips to implement into your business from successful entrepreneurs, all here to help your business go global. You have not experienced business talk until you've tuned into the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. International news, informative talk every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Listen on AM/FM terrestrial radio, online, Spreaker, and expanding this month to iHeartRadio. Now it's time for this week's Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with your host, Erica A. Murray. It's time to be informed.
Well, welcome to UIBE Radio. Today is December the 24th, 2015. It's Christmas Eve on UIBE Radio. This is definitely a wonderful time of the year. Many business owners gain an opportunity to spend time with their families, and oftentimes this is so difficult throughout the year. So there are 2 more weeks until the end of the year. One question: what are your business plans for the new year? I can't believe it. Wow. I'd like to welcome you guys to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show and the iHeart Radio station through the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network. Because there are only 2 weeks left in the year, we are going to finish strong on UIBE as we provide you with end-of-the-year business information on this wonderful Christmas Eve. If you are a business owner, I suggest that you take some time to project where your business is going in the new year. If you haven't done so yet, well, get into gear. You must focus on the business climate, and hopefully it's reading success for 2016. Today is going to be positively empowering on UIBE Radio. Our goal is to empower you towards success in every aspect of your lives. Success is the foundation and the ability. Success is the foundation and ability is the conduit to get you there. You must envision yourself as the successful business owner that you are. We are all about growing businesses on UIBE Radio. Listen, we want to take time to thank AM/FM 24/7 for taking the MWHY Radio Broadcast Network and UIBE Radio to different AM and FM stations across the U.S. So today, on this wonderful Christmas Eve, I want to thank everyone who's listening in Tampa, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Macon, Georgia, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Boulder, and Denver, Colorado, Richmond, Virginia, Greensville, North Carolina, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Los Angeles and Long Beach, California. Thanks to all of the countries who continue to download our shows from iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Windows, Xbox, Spreaker, Facebook, and many other podcasting sites. Also to those who listen through our MWHY Radio app, we promise to continue to bring you awesome business talk and music programs every single day. Here's a fun fact for you guys on Christmas Eve. Did you know that Richard Branson had his first business venture at the age of 16? A magazine called Student. By 2014, he was worth an estimated $4.9 billion. I want to thank Entre Hub for that information on UIBE Radio. My goodness. In addition, did you know that female founders have outperformed all but the blue chips? More growth, more profit, and simply more of those women. Women-owned businesses outperform everyone but blue chips on the long haul. In the last couple of decades, the growth in the number of women firms are up about 68%, employment up about 11%, and revenues up about 72%. Listen, this blows past the growth rate of all, but the largest public traded firms soaring over growth rates among all other privately held businesses over this period. Wow. Listen, you guys have to love those female entrepreneurs. Well, all right. One question. How are you feeling about your business today on this Christmas Eve? Are you overjoyed to be in business on this day? Every time we get together, I encourage you to be overjoyed about your business, to be flexible and fluid in the game of business. Listen, I never, ever want you to be a sideliner, and definitely don't play the second half of the game the way you played the first half. For many of you, it's halftime, and you must have a meeting with yourself in the locker room during the Christmas holiday season. Get it together before the first of the year. And if you're just tuning in, this is definitely the right time. This is certainly the right place, and I'm the right voice to listen to. This is Business Talk on Steroids, the ultimate international business experience radio show on Christmas Eve. While everyone's shopping for last-minute gifts, at UIBE Radio, we are giving the gift of business. That's right, no one talks business the way we do because we educate and we motivate. We are here on the radio one more time to provide you with some awesome content to improve your business. And the best part of it all is that we do it at no cost to you. The only thing we require is that you are coachable, teachable, and trainable, as well as you are tuning your ears to hear the words that are being spoken through the airwaves, especially on this Christmas Eve. Also, why don't you consider giving the gift of knowledge to your colleagues, family members, and all those others that are on your list? That's right. Hey, you can give the gift of business radio. It's free. I think that it's time that you tell a friend, a colleague, a partner to tune in to UIBE Radio on iHeart. Let them know that this is the best business talk show on the airwaves, and you are giving them the gift of tuning into a globally syndicated radio show. Right now, I'd like to thank all of our fantastic sponsors and advertisers for investing in the business owners and entrepreneurs who tune into our show. Thank you for hanging in there with us through the year of 2015, and we look forward to continuing our partnerships with each of you in 2016. Without their sponsorship, this would be empty space. That's right. That would be so unfortunate. Wouldn't you agree? No, Dr. Erica A. Murray providing business content on the air. Business connections out of the window. Say it isn't so. In everything you do today, just remain focused, structured, and most of all, disciplined. You have already proven yourselves. You are a business owner. All I can tell you, entrepreneurs, is that you must continue to surround yourself with people who are on the move. Make sure that you respond properly to all situations. Never react. That's not what entrepreneurs and business owners do. Being an entrepreneur sometimes can be a very lonely road. I can say that since I've been in this realm for over 20 years now. Don't ever focus on those things like, things being lonely. Just keep your eyes on the goal. Listen, there are a lot of people who are on a journey with you. They're doing different things, but at the end of the day, you're doing the same thing. You're running and operating businesses. As always, I thank you for tuning in to UIBE Radio. We are the show that provides you with international news and informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on iHeartRadio. I am your host, rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Well, if you're guessing what that A in my name stands for, well, it's simple. Today, that A means ambivalent. That's right. I got up thinking I'm going to move freely in any direction business takes me. That's legal. I'm fluid like water. Will you join me, entrepreneurs and business owners, on Christmas Eve 2015? Once again, the A in my name today means ambivalent. If you tune into this show every time we grace the airwaves, you know that A in my name means something different. Well, what will it be next time? Well, you must tune in to find out. And just in case you didn't know, UIBE Radio is a huge supporter of economic development through entrepreneurship. We believe in our listening audience, and of course, we believe in assisting them in creating stable streams of income. That's right. At the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, we partner with so many types of entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, entrepreneurs, etc., who are on the move globally and who are impacting their community through partnerships while adding jobs to the global economy. We also pride ourselves on keeping you informed about upcoming business events, conferences, and summits that are available to grow your business, as well as domestic and global opportunities for small and medium-sized enterprises. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show because we provide you with tangible information that you can use to improve your business. We desire for your business to be a household name internationally. Well, if you're listening to the show and you want to be more active, you can text me by visiting www.mwhyradio.com and send a text live to the show by using hashtag UIBE. Once again, that's hashtag UIBE, and send me a message. You can also ring our phone lines at 804-212-2208 with the hopes of getting through. Listen, it's pretty busy over here. As you know, our market has a reach of greater than 10 million people now. If you can't get through on the phone lines, please send me an instant message on Facebook, or you can tweet me at Erica A. Murray. Hey, don't you forget that we are a top hit iHeart radio station, and you can listen to us day and night. Thank you all so much for continuing to help us peak on iHeartRadio as a top hit show. Thanks to the best global listening audience on this earth. You guys are more than amazing. And guess what? If you are an internet listener, just know that we are doing our best to become a part of your local market in 2016. And when we do, you can convert over to a terrestrial listener. That simply means that you can listen to us in your local market on your car radio. That's right. Also, I appreciate you all so much for your connections on social media. I thank you for sharing your voice. Just know that I love your comments and feedback, and we will continue to bring you business content that you can use. Well, it's time to start this show. So we're going to inform you of some amazing conferences, summits, or sessions that are available for your participation. You know, like I like to say, your participation. Remember, an investment in your intellect will pay you back in the future. So here's what's happening in global conference news. The Academy of Business and Emerging Markets is hosting a conference in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, in Asia on August the 2nd, 2016 through August the 4th, 2016. The mission of the conference is to disseminate business research of international standing and contribute to knowledge translation from the West to the East and vice versa. There is a cost, and you can learn more about this by visiting www.ab as in boy, em as in Mary.ca. Once again, that's www.abem.ca. The next conference is the International Association of Business Communicators World Conference, which will be hosted on June the 5th, 2016 through June the 8th, 2016 in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's right, my hometown people. For more information and registration, visit wc.iabc.com. Once again, that's wc.iabc.com. The theme for the 2016 World Conference is WISE, Innovating Global Communication. It represents their mission to elevate your career, the global rise of communication as a business crucial part of the organization, and the stunning transformation made by New Orleans, our conference city, as it tackles challenges to become strong and growing in a growing hub for innovation. All right, in domestic conference news, the Small Business Expo Miami 2016 will take place on January the 21st, 2016. This one-day event is a business-to-business trade show, conference, and networking event. It will be held at the Miami Beach Convention Center in Miami, Florida. For more information, call 202-404-2345. Once again, you can dial 202-404-2345. The 12th Annual America's Small Business Summit 2016 will be held at the Omni Shoreham Hotel in Washington, D.C. from June 13th through June 15, 2016. This conference is dedicated to legislative and management issues of small businesses in the United States of America, including topics such as leadership, business-to-business procurement, matchmaking, healthcare, building up a business, social media, economic outlook, and more. For more information, you may visit www.uschambersummit.com. Once again, that's www.uschambersummit.com. I suggest that you plan to attend one of these wonderful events in 2016. All right, listeners, I'm always providing you with information from our partner, SBA, to help you strengthen your business. You can also find videos, even a local event tab. That's right, even on Christmas Eve, you can find that. So here are a few e-learning sessions that are available. Cybersecurity for small businesses. This self-paced training exercise provides an introduction to securing information in a small business. Next, you will have your opportunity to tap into small business contracting emergency acquisition procedures. This course is a guide for contracting officers and others to become more aware of emergency acquisition procedures. And also, I think it's important for you to gain knowledge on crime prevention, a guide for the small business. This course is directed to small business owners who are concerned about crimes within and around their businesses. This module will help you become aware of how crime can affect your firm and suggest ways to help you prevent that. All of these sessions are 30 minutes, so it's time for you to time block your schedule a little bit and participate in these sessions, and especially because it's the Christmas holidays and we have a little bit of time off and we normally can't get this in. I think it would be amazing for you just to set aside maybe 30 minutes and check out one of those sessions from the SBA. Also, the SBA has a host of videos, the best ever are their 2-minute video segments. In addition, there are videos that can answer most of the questions that entrepreneurs may ask. And if you're seeking to connect locally, well, SBA has you covered there as well on their new platform. On tomorrow, December the 26th, 2015, you can attend the following. Southern Nevada SCORE Small Business Seminar Series from 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at 300 South 4th Street, Suite 400, Las Vegas, Nevada 89101. The cost for this event is $25. You can find more information about that on SBA's website. This seminar will cover a number of low-cost and free seminars, which are typically offered on Saturday mornings from 9 to 11:30 a.m. Typical attendance is between 10 and 20 attendees. Attendees, instructors, and other SCORE volunteers, counselors interact throughout the presentation, often providing welcome insights to solutions of common problems. Attendance can also lead to useful networking between attendees. Also on December the 28th, if you're anywhere in the United States, you may participate in the Marketing Your Business to the Federal Government from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2:30 Eastern Standard Time online. This event is conducted by SBA and it is also free. The class focuses on improving your probability of being found by federal contracting offices and large federal prime contractors. The discussion includes which website is used by the contracting entities to source contractors, which NAICS codes and how many you should use, what is a good capability study, and what is most important to a contracting officer in selecting official, how to improve your website, etc., etc., etc. Once again, SBA is proving to be the resource that is needed for entrepreneurs today. It is so user-friendly and full of information to assist budding and existing entrepreneurs. Most of their sessions are free, if not all of them. Keep investing in yourselves, entrepreneurs. Go to www.sba.gov to learn more about all of this information. The tabs for all of this will be found on their homepage. Remember, these are your tax dollars at work, so take advantage of free because you are qualified to attend. Well, UIBE Radio is happy to announce one of its premier sponsors, Audible.com, a leading provider of spoken digital audio entertainment. They have over 150,000 titles to choose from, and you can listen to them on any device, including whatever you're hearing us on right now. And if you sign up at our URL, which is audibletrial.com/MWHY LLC, you get one free audiobook and a 1-month trial of the service. That's right, what a gift on Christmas Eve. So if you're looking for books on business, leadership, marketing, or entrepreneurship, this trial is perfect for you. We encourage our listeners of the Ultimate International Business Experience to go to www.audibletrial.com/MWHY LLC. Listeners, reading is essential for our growth and it increases our knowledge base. Well, it's time for us to take a break to cover the cost of this sensational show on Christmas Eve. Business Talk on Steroids with your favorite business host, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Thank you for continuing to listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience, where you can listen live in over 10 cities in the United States on terrestrial AM or FM, and Tampa, Las Vegas, Macon, Lancaster, Boulder, Richmond, Kansas City, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Denver, and Long Beach, California. You may also find us on over 20 different podcast stations on the web. And of course, we wouldn't be the network that we are if you couldn't find us in the world of eyes. That is iTunes and iHeartRadio. I really wish that you would make me your favorite radio station on iHeart. I'm waiting for you to do it. What a wonderful Christmas gift to me. I believe that it's the best thing for any business owner to do. And of course I would. Hey, I'm the host. Remember, when it comes to helping you, we have you covered on the Maybe Help You Radio Broadcasting Network. Just download the show and improve your business skills today. And by the way, are you sharing with everyone that you are learning some amazing things on UIBE Radio? Listen, I don't want you to be selfish with the information you learn here today. Let's honor our countries. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. I want to remind you that your life should be a legacy in the making. So be cognizant of importing knowledge into someone today. And I say give the gift that keeps on giving. That's right. Don't forget that you can ask me questions while I'm live on the air by going to www.mwhyradio.com and send a text live to the show using hashtag UIBE. If you have the MWHY mobile app, asking questions will be so easy for you. You may also dial into the show at 804-212-2208 and via Skype. Listen, don't be afraid. All questions are good questions. Yes, this is Business Talk on Steroids. We take things to a new level. For more information about this show, trot on down to www.uiberadio.com. Listen, we respect technology. That's why we make it easy for you to communicate with us. Hey, don't you go anywhere. After the break, we'll dive into the 9 mantras that will keep you mentally strong in tough times. Listen, being mentally strong in tough times is a must for the entrepreneur and business owner. And while you are treading those waters, you must have something to sustain you through this. So grab some paper and pen, and we'll be right back to help you discover the 9 mantras that will help keep you mentally strong in tough times.
Hey, this is Coffee Black, coming through to bring you the latest in sports, celebrity, and entertainment news. Here's the sip this week. So Cam did it again, barely, but it still counts. 14-0. Congrats to Tiana Taylor and her baby girl, and The Rock for his new baby girl. Babies everywhere. Knicks player Derek Williams got robbed after taking home a couple of groupies. When the party was all said and done, so was his jewelry. How much? An estimated value of $750,000. And apparently they can't track down the girls because they use fake names. I'm done. It's too real in these streets. Speaking of too real, Rick Ross is about to miss out on some money. Walmart pulled his album from shelves due to lyrics about assassinating Donald Trump. Apparently can't do that. Not this Walmart coin though, but I can't tell you the last time I even bought some music from Walmart. I'm just saying. Check out more on my site, thesipwithcoffeeblack.com, and tune in next week to The Sip with Coffee Black. No sugar, no cream.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people in America live with a mental illness? Do you have the communication skills to help out if one is in a crisis? What if it's your best friend? Maybe your son or daughter? While crisis intervention isn't new, the book Crisis Intervention 101 is. It's easy to read, includes links to 2 videos, and it's under $10. Get your copy of Crisis Intervention 101 today on Amazon.com, because we all need help in a crisis.
Are you frustrated, disappointed, discouraged with your life? Are you angry with God? What's holding you back from fulfilling your purpose? Are you struggling as a leader in ministry? Do you believe you have an end-time calling? If you answered yes to any of these questions, tune in to The Waymakers on MWHY Radio Network every other Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here to support you. Join us to get the answers that will prepare the way of the Lord in your life.
In a fast-paced world, getting your message heard everywhere can still be a challenge if you're not connecting to your target audience. Allow MWHY Radio to assist you in getting your message heard on social media, video, digital magazines, on apps, and on our broadcast network. MWHY Radio's broadcast listeners tune in online through 10 terrestrial stations on iHeartRadio and during live events. Visit our Fiverr page for special offers throughout the summer to assist you in jumpstarting your advertising needs. That's www.fiverr.com/MWHY Radio. FIVER.com/MWHY Radio.
Entrepreneurs from around the world, you're listening to the ultimate international business experience radio show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. International news, informative talk, every Thursday.
Okay, prior to the break, you all learned of some amazing conferences for 2016 and some great sessions to improve your skills the day after Christmas. That's right. One of the best is what's happening locally in your region with SBA. Look, try to learn some new things. I want you guys to know that I believe in what it is that you're doing as a business owner or entrepreneur, and that's why I'm here on the radio bringing you international news and informative talk from some remarkable entrepreneurs. Also, if you missed the first segment of the show, remember you can also download and or listen to this episode by going to iHeartRadio. We are our own station. Search for the Ultimate International Business Experience and make us your favorite station, or just trot on down to www.uiberadio.com. You have to know what's happening around the world. Well, let's get back to the show. It's time for Ways to Improve Your Business on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Hopefully you have already gotten your paper and pen, so get ready to be informed. Hey, if you change your mind, you'll definitely change your business and your life. Let's listen and learn together. Listen, it's Christmas Eve on UIBE Radio. Listen closely. It's time to talk about ways that you may improve your business in 2015. Today we're going to discuss the 9 mantras that will keep you mentally strong in tough times. The way you think about adversity affects your ability to persevere. While it's often easy to be mentally strong when life is going well, your true strength becomes apparent through adversity. The loss of a loved one, a health problem, relationship issues, and financial troubles are just a few of the hardships most people face at one time or another. The way you think about life's inevitable obstacles affect your ability to cope with tough times. Developing a productive inner dialogue is one of the most productive ways mentally strong people keep building their mental muscle. Repeating positive yet realistic affirmations can drown out the negative thoughts that can hold you back. Here are 9 things to remember when you're going through tough times. Number 1, I have what I need to get through this. Thinking things like, I can't do this, or this isn't fair, will cause you to feel defeated. Rather than insist you need more, remember what you already have. If you've made it this far in life, you clearly have some skills, tools, and resources already in place. Number 2, living according to your values is what really matters. There are going to be people who won't like you in times when people will disagree with the decisions you make. But your job isn't to please everyone. Be brave enough to live according to your values, even when that means making unpopular decisions. Number 3, failure is part of the road to success. Failure isn't fun, but beating yourself up over it won't help. Each time you fall down, it serves as proof you are pushing yourself to new limits. Remember that each failure is an opportunity to grow stronger and become better. Number 4, all I can do is my best. Demanding perfection from yourself will do more harm than good. Whether you're interviewing for a job that you really need or you've got one last shot to try for that promotion, insisting there's no room for error will skyrocket your anxiety. A little self-compassion will help you perform at your peak. Number 5, 5 years from now, this won't matter as much as I think it will. Keep temporary problems in perspective by reminding yourself that the emotional pain, anxiety, or turmoil won't last forever. Many of today's crucial decisions and major worries won't actually matter that much a few years down the road. Number 6, I'm stronger than I think. A serious health problem or the loss of a loved one can be very difficult to handle. But catastrophic predictions like, I'll never recover from this, or I won't ever be happy again, will only drag you down. Adversity often reveals hidden inner strength you never knew you had. Number 7, I can handle feeling uncomfortable. It can be tempting to stay inside your comfort zone, but getting through tough times often requires you to do something different. Although emotions like fear, embarrassment, and disappointment are uncomfortable, they won't kill you. Be willing to face those emotions head on, and you'll gain confidence in your ability to cope with the discomfort. Number 8, I am in control of how I think, feel, and behave. Blaming others for what's going on in your life won't help your situation. Acknowledging that you're in control of how you think, feel, and behave can empower you to either make the best of your circumstances or create positive changes in your life. Number 9, I've been knocked down before and I can get back up again. Look back at the times you persevered before. Recalling your fortitude and dealing with past struggles can help you summon the strength to deal with the current problems. Giving yourself positive affirmations alone won't necessarily change your life. The way you think is only one of the 3 core factors of mental strength. But healthy self-talk will help you feel better and inspire you to behave more productively, which is key to getting through tough times. A very warm and special thanks to Amy Morin and our partner, Inc. Magazine, for sharing these insightful principles with us at the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we provide you with informative talk on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network and iHeartRadio at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We really appreciate our partnership with Inc. Magazine and the content they provide to our listening audience. Take a moment to follow both Amy Morin and Inc. Magazine on all social media platforms. This has been Rockstar Entrepreneur and International Business Consultant, Dr. Erica A. Murray. Until next time, remember to improve your business daily and be informed. All right, I know that you found this information helpful. We all must be mentally strong in the world in which we reside. Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. Sometimes the road gets so tough, we break down. We are either close to breaking down or we're just going to go through it. I like that you tune into the show to increase your knowledge base. Knowledge can take you far. If you want to know how far, hey, go ahead and learn some more information and increase your knowledge base, and then that'll show you. Tuning into UIBE Radio on iHeartRadio and the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network takes you to new heights. I encourage you to embrace this content and improve your business right now. Each time we get together, we make it easy by providing you with step-by-step information to help you get the job done. Making your business a better business is what business is all about. And I really hope that you were able to write down the 9 mantras that will keep you mentally strong in tough times. But if you missed something, we definitely don't want to leave you out. So you may trot on down to our iHeartRadio station to listen to the show again. That's right, or you can find us on iTunes and over 20 different additional locations on the web. Just search for UIBE Radio or the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Come on now. I implore you to join forces with us. There's strength in numbers. You can visit www.uiberadio.com and click the iHeartRadio link from the home page. And you may listen straight away. That's a little something I picked up while traveling to England. On UIBE Radio, we provide you with information that you can use in every aspect of your life. Just work the principle and you'll be more successful. Of course, if you need some help with that, I'd love to help you out. You can grab my book. It's not too late to gift it to someone for Christmas. CEO to the Power of You, and you can learn all about it. And guess what? I will have a new tool for entrepreneurs for the end of the year. Yes, I will. Stay tuned for the release of my latest literary work, 90 Days to Conquering Your Market for Entrepreneurs. This is the Bible for entrepreneurs, and it will definitely help you increase your profits. It is proven. Listen, until it's released, why don't you check out the Entrepreneur Must Read books on UIBERadio.com. All right, well, it's time to do what we do again to pay the bills for this radio show that has reached top hit level on iHeartRadio. But before we go to break, I want to thank our listeners who are listening in every location in which this show is syndicated, but also to those who are currently listening abroad. Listen, I thank you guys for your continued support. We really appreciate you all. Numbers matter. Of course, that is if you want to continue hearing this business talk show live on air. If you want to listen to any of those clips, you can subscribe to iHeartRadio or iTunes. Hey, it's Frank. And we put all this information out there everywhere so that you can listen and learn. We don't want you to have the stress of reading something else, so just plug us in while you're consuming your morning coffee, while you're on your daily jog, at the gym, or when you're just on the phone chattering with somebody that just doesn't make sense. Hey, plug us in. Let them chat by themselves. You can also put us in when you go to bed at night. Hey, all we implore you to do is listen. Also, I want you guys to know that I hear you and that I am tuned into the things that you like that help you to move your business forward. Again, I appreciate the sacrifice of many of you that you make while you're listening abroad because of the time zone differences. But yet, every time we grace the airwaves, you are present for this global show that brings you international news and informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on iHeartRadio. We can't go to break without acknowledging those of you who are posting to our Facebook, Twitter, and the various chat rooms. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, and coming up after this break, we will bring you inspiration in our international stiletto movement. It's always inspiring to shed light on female entrepreneurs. It's all coming up right after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Rita Ricks, host of Spirit Journeys Radio, inviting you to our third annual Burn on December 27th from 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. We'll work together to determine what person, place, or thing you must leave behind in 2015. You'll write your choices on a piece of paper and drop them in the fire so that you can enter the new year brand new. The cost is $10, and you can register at www.speaktoyourspirit.com. See you on December 27th.
If you're the parent of a child with behavioral challenges that has been suspended, expelled, or just not able to make it in a traditional school setting, there is an alternative. Call the Metropolitan Day School today. Licensed and accredited grades K through 12. Call 804-321-2595. Financial assistance and after-school programs are available. Let's turn this school year around right now at the Metropolitan Day School, where Eagles soar. Call Ms. Thomas today. 804-321-2595.
This is Benita of Off the Vine with Benita and Terracina. Join us every Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio Network. Our show is simple. It is about wine, and wine is fun. Listen in and laugh with us. You'll never know, you just may learn something too. So grab your glass, you know that's the rule, and tune in for a most exciting hour. Hey, we're just two girls at work just waiting to wine up. Listen in on Fridays at 3 o'clock, right here on the May We Help You Radio Network. Off the Vine with Benita and Terracina. Something to wine about.
Brought to you by
On the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on May We Help You Radio Network.
So on the May We Help You Radio Network.
MWHY Radio Network.
May We Help You Radio.
On the May We Help You Radio Network.
Only on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, the network that helps you.
Entrepreneurs from around the world, you're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. International news, informative talk, every Thursday.
Welcome back to the show, and once again, if you missed the first two segments, well, shame on you, but because you have been nice and not naughty on this Christmas Eve, hey, you can hear this content again by visiting our iHeartRadio station. You may also join me on Google Plus because I post the show link there for those who are connected to me. Well, moving along in our program, we are so happy about the next segment of our show. Oh, how we do love to highlight what women are doing in business. It's only because those beautiful and expensive stilettos are leaving footprints in the globe, stand around the globe. Listen, today in our International Stiletto segment, we are shedding our studio lights on Li Zhangfu. And the code word that I've given to her is courageous. I'm delighted that we are able to highlight this phenomenal woman. This lady has exhibited the true epitome of focus. Literally a rag to riches for this stilettopreneur. But before we share her story, remember that you're always welcome to call in and to give your opinion about anything on our show. Feel free to dial in at 804-212-2208 to provide your insight and input to the show. Or text the show by using hashtag UIBE and going to www.mwhyradio.com and selecting the text option right on the home page. Also take some time to visit us at www.uiberadio.com for all of the business happenings. Thanks to everyone who posts to my social media sites, their comments and their ideas. And if you want to share your voice, just connect with me on social media. Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter at Erica A. Murray. Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray. And LinkedIn, Erica A. Murray Global. Thank you for not only listening, but being involved in the show. Now, here is our international stiletto boss for this week. You will truly be inspired by her story. Welcome to the International Stiletto Movement. Today, the lady we are going to highlight is none other than Miss Li Zhangfang. With no makeup and her graying hair combed into a plait behind her, 58-year-old Li, who is often seen dressed in a plain black shirt, looks like a middle-aged woman shopping for vegetables in a market. Yet, she is anything but an average housewife. This self-made billionaire runs Tibet Chinjing Tibetan medicine, which makes ointments, plasters, and powders designed to relieve pain and respiratory problems. Products from her company are seen in most pharmaceutical stores in China, and its users range from ordinary folks to Olympic athletes. Li was admitted to Jiangtong University in Shaanxi province in 19. She graduated and worked in a science academy in Lanzhou, capital of Gansu. As an assistant professor, she worked out a way to use a vacuum seal to preserve materials such. She was rewarded with fame and money and a possible promotion within the organization she worked for. But one thing kept puzzling her. What is the meaning of all the hard work if many scientific remotes remain in the laboratory? However, under China's program of encouraging scientists to commercialize their studies in the laboratory, she set up an Industrial Pollution Control Institute in Lanzhou in 1987, which eventually developed into a company earning revenues of millions of yen per year. But just when the company started to make enormous profits, Li was forced to resign from her job in the company because of differences with her colleagues over management. The setback plunged her into depression, and Li quit the rat race. It seemed there always was a dilemma in her life. The failure of doing business also made her wonder about the true meaning of life. I started to ask some basic questions, she added. For instance, what is true in life? The questions drove her to a soul-searching journey to Tibet, a place that she had always wanted to see. There, she found the power of religion remained strong and began to learn more about Tibetan Buddhism. Li went back to Tibet several times afterwards. Learning from lessons of her first business experience, she thought that maybe a good way to do business was to create something that people are seeking for their own good, not others. People will buy medicine that is good for themselves, but not for others, said Li. And she also remembers that when she visited a Buddhist temple in Tibet, she saw a picture on the wall with a drawing of a structure of a human body. The structure was as precise as any modern medical school, but it dated back to as many as 200 years ago. It then dawned on her that Tibetan medicine combined with modern technology could have huge market potential. The lesson that she learned from these journeys made the medicine business an obvious choice for her. When she considered the next step after the failure of her first attempt, she developed a pain-relieving plaster with Tibetan drugs in her background, and a vacuum seal preservation allowed her to invent a packaging machine herself rather than trying to buy one for millions of yen from another country. The second problem was how to promote her new product. Li adopted a grassroots, word-of-mouth approach and sent her staff with free Cheshire medicine to introduce to their friends and other people, mainly athletes. She recalls that they sent out medicine worth tens of thousands of yen, a huge cost for a startup company. But the immediate loss paid off with quick fame. Her product proved to be highly effective in promoting blood circulation and relieving muscle pain after being tested on players of the Bayat Rockets basketball team, which trained in Lanzhou that year. Praise from Olympic athletes who used the medicine to treat injuries drew interest. The media came, and Li and her company were soon in the limelight. Today, she employs over 1,000 people, and 98% of them are local Tibetans. She She says sometimes she has doubts about whether her Buddhist belief is contrary to pursuing profits. I was told that as long as your motivation is good and you put your money to good use, it is fine, she says. As a result, she is investing a large portion of her money to local Tibetan education to encourage young Tibetan children to become doctors. According to Tibetan medical theory, doctor and medicine can never be apart from one another, she says. In fact, there are fewer practitioners of Tibetan medicine now. With an aim to make her business sustainable, Lee has also planted a 3,000-meter high herb plantation of Tibetan herbs for future production. Born and brought up in poverty-driven Gansu province in northwestern China, Lee says the memory of poverty has never really left her. She always makes sure that the plate in front of her is empty after a meal and suggests that others do the same. For her, waste is like committing a crime. Lee says her biggest enjoyment is found in worshiping at Tibetan Buddhist temples. She also plans to work less in a year or so and turn over the management of her company to the young people around her. I will have more time to worship after I retire, she says. Thank you all to Job Street for your contribution to our international stiletto movement on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Miss Lee Zhu-Fang, certainly globetrotting and leaving her footprints in the sand around the world. If you're doing something extraordinary in business, female entrepreneurs, and you want to be highlighted on our international stiletto movement, well, send me a message at info@uiberadio.com or email me at our iHeart radio station. Share what's happening with you, and we'll tell the world all about it right here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Once again, women are doing it bigger than ever, and they are leaving their footprints in the sand around the world. All right, let's give it up for Miss Lee Zhu-Fang, a lady of courage and focus. She never stopped, just persevered ahead. Never underestimate the power of a focused mind. Miss Lee Zhu-Fang is definitely worth the honor of International Stiletto Boss. I'm just going to refer to her with her official UIBE code name, #courageous. Just know that this can be you, ladies and gents, so be motivated to do something unprecedented. Come on, I need you to be the trend that everyone's talking about. So what if people don't agree with it? So what if people don't see the vision? Stand for what it is that you believe in and let all obstacles be your driving force to reach beyond the stars. So, do what it is that you want to do. I just need you to be committed to it. So when you tweet today, ladies, use the #courageous. All right, I love this next segment of our show because this is where we encourage you as a business owner to get up and do something really huge for your business. Today's action item segment is entitled, Let These 5 Trends Guide Your 2016 Content Marketing Resolutions. That's right, you heard me correctly, content marketing. This is an important aspect to any business because content is how you garner a stronger following in social media. Each day provides us with the opportunity to grow not only our businesses, but to grow as human beings. All right. For my avid listeners, by now you should have completed every task necessary so that you can focus on 5 trends to guide your 2016 content marketing resolutions. It's time to put your telephones on Do Not Disturb, minimize your email screens so that you won't be distracted, and activate your brain to focus on the information coming your way. If this is your first time tuning in or you just joined the show, hey, grab some paper and pen quickly and take notes as we desire for you to implement the tips from this segment into your business and, of course, your life. Remember, your hard work does not have a price, but it's priceless. We challenge you to get up and do something different, and that's why we are going to share this with you on Christmas Eve. 5 trends to guide your 2016 content marketing resolutions. Listen carefully to what is next. Today in our action item segment, we will discuss 5 trends to guide your 2016 content marketing resolutions. Well, it's that time of year again. The time of year that motivates each of us to set grand resolutions for how we'll improve over the course of next year. While many of these resolutions will slip off of our radars by the 2nd or 3rd week of the new year, some of the strongest among us will rise to the occasion and make 2016 their best year yet. After reviewing comprehensive reports about 2016 content marketing trends and the articles that analyzed them, we've noticed a few key areas in which these big trends fall. In an effort to help you become your team's content marketing hero, I'd like to share the top trends in these key areas that you should take into account when setting your content resolutions for the new year. 1. Content quality. Algorithm updates will reward high-quality content over spammy keyword stuff content. If first-page results are a goal for your marketing team, it's time to put traditional SEO tactics such as keyword stuffing and excessive backlinking to rest. Google's algorithm updates are continuing to reward content based on its value to the readers who are searching it, not based on how many spammy tactics content marketers use to get in front of audiences. Instead, focus on consistently creating high-quality, engaging content that delivers value to your audience to see success in SEO in your content marketing efforts as a whole. Next, ad blockers will challenge content teams to create more valuable content. As if algorithm updates alone weren't challenging us to prioritize quality, the rise in ad blockers will put more pressure on content marketers to create content that earns itself a place in front of readers, a place that isn't bought in the forms of native ads or sponsored content. Sure, we'll need to work harder to create content that's truly engaging, but this is good for everyone, as it will ultimately make our content better. Number 2, team structure. A strong content team will need more than just a writer. Just like the purpose of your content team extends beyond solely creating content, the members on your team must have responsibilities beyond writing it. The content team members who are essential to a successfully executed strategy are an editor, a content strategist, and a distribution specialist. These roles allow your team to create fantastic content that aligns with your business strategy and lands in front of your audience through targeted publication and distribution. The most effective content teams will meet at least once a week. Content Marketing Institute reported in its annual B2B content marketing report that 61% of the most effective teams meet at least that frequently. And this makes sense. Content doesn't work in a silo. There needs to be regular communication amongst members of your marketing team to keep everyone accountable for projects, test new tactics, and effectively monitor progress. Number 3, complementary technology. Proprietary technology will drastically improve content quality in its creation process. CMI also found in its report that 88% of B2B marketers are using content marketing, and a number of open resources have become available to help these marketers create content better, faster, and cheaper. But a trend we'll see more of in 2016 is companies investing in custom proprietary technology over open use tools. Influence & Company has created custom software that allows them to create, distribute, and analyze content in a more streamlined manner. It does everything from improving our knowledge extraction process to enabling collaborations among internal teams and clients to analyzing data on specific articles. It has helped our team to improve the quality of our content and the processes we use to create it. And I predict we'll see more companies doing the same. As you and your team sit down to make your 2016 content marketing resolutions, I hope you'll keep these trends in mind for a successful new year. Good luck. I want to thank Kelsey Meyer, an entrepreneur, for contributing to the action item segments of this show. Take these tips and improve your business and your life. If you believe that you have tips that our audience can use to improve them or their businesses, Find out how you can be a part of this segment by sending me a message on our iHeart Radio station or visiting www.uiberadio.com. Well, you've been listening to rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant Dr. Erica A. Murray on iHeart Radio. Until next time, listeners, be active with the action item tips from today. There you have it, entrepreneurs and business owners from around the world. You heard it here on UIBE Radio on Christmas Eve. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Action item tips to help you to promote the right content to your market in 2016. Listen, try those tips and see what happens to your level of business success. Now, I challenge you to be active with the action item tips. It will change your business. The information that you hear on this segment is free to you. Business owners are always talking about the lack of capital. Well, here is your opportunity to earn more. Hey, just use the tips. Well, join us next time to hear more action item tips for your business. Well, it's about time for us to separate until next time. But before we part, I want to give you a thought from today from a Persian proverb. Thinking well is wise. Planning well, wiser. Doing well, wisest. And best of all. Well, I only have one question for you. How wise are you? You have to be able to think, plan, and do according to the Persian proverb. I absolutely agree and love it. That's just a little something to think about as you peruse through your day, entrepreneurs. You heard it here on UIBE Radio on Christmas Eve, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we keep you informed and up on your business game, even during the holiday season. Once again, don't you forget to download the apps that keep you informed. The iHeart Radio and the May We Help You Radio Broadcasting Network app. Also, you have to visit the website that keeps you informed, which is www.uiberadio.com. Now, what I would like for you to do is to join both myself and the network on Facebook and Twitter to win prizes and services. Connect with me on social media to hear first-to-market items. Come on now. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and Pinterest at Erica A. Murray. Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray. Listen, some interesting things happen on my social media platform. You can win something amazing, but how would you know if you are not connected? Remember, connecting is free, and as I've stated before, you are qualified to participate in free. A lot of great things are happening on my social media platform, but you'll miss it if you're not connected to me via social media. The details for certain events will only be found on my social media platform. Before I sign off, my mantra is always forward progression and upward mobility. If what you're doing in business isn't moving you forward and up, perhaps you should reevaluate what it is that you are doing. Until we meet again, focus on expanding your network, appreciating your current client base, and always asking for referrals. These are all keys to turning a profit. You have been listening to UIBE Radio on Christmas Eve 2015, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. International news, informative talk at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. See you next time. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this week's Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with Erica A. Murray. Listen back to the show anytime by downloading the May We Help You Radio broadcast app, going to iTunes, Spreaker, Blog Talk Radio, and 20 different podcast stations around the world. Don't forget to catch this syndicated show next week and every week on terrestrial radio in Tampa, Florida, Macon, Georgia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Boulder, Colorado, Richmond, Virginia, Kansas City, Missouri, Seattle, Washington, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and on iHeart Radio. We are here to help your business go global.